will be getting hits on the website tonight. Did you ever hear about this before?
Not recently.
Where'd it go? Oh, for God's sakes. Shit. Can I have a paper towel? I spilled my tea. Can I have a paper towel? Do you mind? That's good. Thank you. On the back. Did you ever hear about this before? Would you? Can I tell you two things about it?
Go ahead.
Okay, here we got the flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes around the outside edge. You can hold that. All these world organizations use the flat Earth map, but they leave off Antarctica. So they don't want you to know it actually goes around the outside edge instead of just at the bottom.
Okay.
See? Now, if there is a bowl, if it goes out, it's got to sometime go down. That's called curvature. There we have a formula for that. But here's Chicago across Lake Michigan, 60 miles. That should be down below the curve, 2,400 feet. It's not, it's right up there. We don't find curvature anywhere. So that's the deal. Now if you turn that over, you see here on the back, you type that in, you're gonna see everything we got here on the banners.
Okay.
And 2 other videos, you can watch that.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Check it out. Thanks. Did you ever hear about this? Ever hear about this? You work for the Hill School?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes around the outside edge. Look at all these world organizations who use the flat Earth map, but they leave off Antarctica because I don't think they want you to know it goes around instead of just at the bottom. But Captain Cook logged in 60,000 miles, and it took him 3 years to go around Antarctica. Now, why is that, around this edge? See, 60,000 miles, when our equator is 24,901.
Okay.
So here you go. There's a picture of the flat Earth map right there.
Right.
And if you look here, you can get all the information I have on the banners. There's a lot of information about this.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your time. Have a good day.
You too. Science, anyone? Did you ever hear about this, girls? You had to. It's all over the internet. Excuse me. Can I talk to you guys for a second? Okay. Now, I do this. I talk to guys who have this belly. Don't be insulted. That's an indication that there's trouble. Okay, because you're not a fat guy. From the back, you don't look fat at all. It's not that. This is, look up the omentum. There's an organ, a fat organ in there, and it's really designed to repair your blood vessels. And cholesterol is the Band-Aid for our blood vessels. So that's a storage for that. That means you have a lot of damage going on in your blood vessels.
Not according to my doctor. I was just there this week for
Really?
physics.
Yeah.
Okay, look it up. Just there this week, holy cow. And they believe the doctors. What am I going to do? Can only do so much. Can only do so much. Okay, what does this say? Holy cow, what's going on? I just repeated and marked where his words are on the video, period. He said all those things, not me, period. Can you not watch and see the words come out of his mouth, period? Own mouth, period. So, this why don't you take a card and look it up? Come on. I am not passing judgment, period. I am gathering evidence to heard this stuff before?
I heard it all, yeah.
You heard it all?
Yeah.
Are you a flat earther?
No.
Then you didn't hear it all.
I heard it all.
You have not.
Not
Come
with
on.
it, man. Not with it.
Well, guess what? I can teach you something.
Oh, I don't need to be taught nothing. I'm all right.
Yeah, you're not all right unless you're a flat earther. Because you don't know what the government is lying to us about.
They lie to us about a lot of things.
No, they lie to us about everything. There's a big difference.
Okay.
Yeah, so here we have the flat earth map. You seen that before?
Uh-huh.
North Pole in the center. Antarctica goes around the outside edge.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
They do all that to fool us into thinking it's made up, but it's really reality. And then they mock us so we don't look into it and think it's real.
You ever notice
It's a psyop.
You ever notice in the Game of Thrones in the very beginning, the opening scenes, like the opening like title scenes where they're showing everything? You notice how they have hollow Earth spectrum.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Okay, well, the only thing I can say about that hollow earth thing is that we believe, and we have evidence of, a dome being over us.
What kind of evidence do you have?
Lightning sprites.
Yeah?
And that's one. Do you ever look up lightning sprites?
Nope.
They come off of the dome, and you can see it's up there. And then there's another thing, rainbows. Rainbows need a reflection to come off. So they reflect off the dome, and that's how you get the rainbow.
So
that's why it's curved.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like when you have
Sunlight comes through and
you
it's a
can
particles
sprinkle
of light.
water in the sunlight from your garden hose, and there's no dome around it.
No, it's reflecting.
All the way off, 70 miles off. It reflects all the way down.
Why is it curved like that? We have experiments on that.
Yeah, I've seen them, and they
And you
fail.
can't make it. You can't make it inside.
So all right, so if
See,
you go, so hold on.
the light reflects off the sun, off the dome.
Okay.
That's why it's curved like that.
Okay.
So we actually live inside a tourist field. Do you know anything about a tourist
Yeah, I
field?
know exactly what that is.
Okay.
I know. It's crazy.
That's why the aurora borealis. See, we're in here like this somewhere,
Okay.
and then the electromagnetic comes up.
Oh yeah.
Excites the elements, comes up and around, and
Yeah.
that's why we think the dome is like around this.
So you're saying, are you saying that it's like a glass dome?
Well, there's different ideas on that. There's
And-
ancient writings, and they say that it could be see-through, it could be transparent, like, and the waters above could make it
Who
blue.
put the dome there? Is it naturally causing?
I don't know. I don't know. It could be an ancient civilization. It could be something created it. I don't know. That's not for me to tell. All
Well, that
I'm
is for you. You're trying to teach me about flat Earth.
no, I'm just going to tell you what
You
we
said
know.
There's a dome there. You got all this evidence of the dome.
Yeah,
You
but
guys
I don't
can't
know
even
who
tell me
created
where-
it. But I do know somebody
Big Bang
did.
Theory and
Somebody did. I
that
didn't.
stuff.
I don't know who did, but somebody did. Reflections on a flat surface. It's a line.
But that's not a flat surface, that body of water.
Yeah, it is.
That body of water has a curve to it.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. If you look at experiments, if you stand on shore and shine a laser, you hold a piece of paper out there, it'll hit the laser. You go out farther, the laser travels up, and you can hold it higher. Because it has
Was
a
that
curve that falls
the guy in the wheelchair? Who was that?
No, it wasn't a guy in a
Stephen
wheelchair.
Hawking. He narrated that. No, that's a lie, because we have our own laser experiments,
off.
and we go.
I've seen your flat Earth laser experiments, and they failed as well. They did it in a giant field, and that failed as well.
and then
No.
it proved their
I could
round.
I could pull it up and show you that evidence.
Yeah, do it. Because, no, it's not true. This is reality. A line of reflection.
So
That's
does,
reality.
Does like the Earth? Does the flat Earth spin itself?
No, the flat Earth is stationary.
So then all these stars are moving and whatnot.
Yes,
themselves?
the dome turns, and we are stationary.
So all those stars are in the dome,
Yes.
like painted on there.
Did you ever see something called Star in a Jar?
Yeah, I've seen Star in a Jar.
Okay, that's what they
For
are.
kids.
No.
Star in a jar.
No,
Little
there's-
science experiment.
It's sound waves directed at a jar, and then a light forms.
Yeah.
That's Star in a jar, and that's what the stars really are. They're in there. They're within the dome. Why would they censor these books? Why would Flat Earth not be on the
They've
table?
censored thousands and thousands of books.
Okay,
before.
so Flat Earth's not on the investigation table. They don't want you to know about it. I think the sun is very close. The sun has to be close to make crepuscular rays in the clouds. It cannot be 93 million miles away.
I mean, it could be. You just don't know it yet. You
No.
don't know if it's not.
No, it's definitely
Have you
close.
physically been up in space and seen pictures of the Earth?
No,
from
but
up there?
look on here. There's 3 videos on here, right
Yeah.
here.
Have those people physically been to space? And
One
went up?
is a time lapse of the sun.
Yeah.
If it was 93 million miles away, then we'd never see a change in the diameter of the sun, and we do. It shrinks as it goes away if there's a low moisture in the atmosphere. So here I have time lapse of the sun on this video here, and I also have one that makes you see if it goes down, and that's if there's a lot of moisture in the air, it looks like it goes down because it's magnified. That's what that does to it. And then the other video is 200 proofs that's down here on the bottom And that covers everything else on the banners plus more. See, actually the flat plane and the sun moves around it like this.
How far do you have to go before you fall off the earth?
You don't fall off.
There's like cold underneath there.
Yeah, we have the
To
Antarctic.
the bottom.
We have Antarctica. See, you're saying that because you were programmed to say that by what they put out on the TV,
By who?
by our government.
I don't watch TV though. I don't watch.
Well, they say it all over the place. The schools are now teaching kids to mock things instead of investigating them. This is Antarctica. There's a treaty in 1959 that says you can't go there and free explore anymore. So they don't allow it. Yeah, space is fake. NASA is getting $53 million a day, and they're using green screens, harnesses, and wires. No, don't whisper, that's rude. You talk to me in my face.
Okay, I said he's getting program money, so I'm standing here. 'Cause
Really?
it's pretty obvious, everybody knows it.
Really? Goodbye.
Fake BS.
So we have bubbles in space where air bubbles are coming up the astronaut's helmet. How can that happen?
Bubbles what?
Bubbles in space. See, this is what they do when they're on a spacewalk. They're
Yeah.
really in the pool.
Yeah.
So we have air bubbles going up the helmet.
Yeah.
So how does that happen if they're in outer space? There's no water up there. There's no air bubbles.
What do they gain about lying to us about the ship?
Well, that's very interesting. So if they can fool us, they can rule us. They can tell us anything, we'll believe it. They have a lot of these things going on that, how can you tell if it's real stuff going on or not? You have to think about it.
Research ourselves like we've done.
Yeah? Okay, so the Boston bombing, you think that was like a real event?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
I don't. But that has nothing to do with flat Earth.
No, it doesn't? Okay, so here we have a
Nothing to do with flat
website. All these things on the back are things you should be questioning.
You're just discrediting other actual conspiracy theories by dragging it in with that and saying that it's all lumped together.
No.
So you're doing more help for the government.
I
by
ran a
thinking that these
conspiracy
people
group
are
at my house
more
for
insane.
like 3 years. And then I hit flat Earth, and then all of them just said, no, we can't handle that.
There's a video.
This is a flat Earth documentary.
What's the name of it?
Backup experiment.
What's the name of it?
We'll see at the end of it.
Yeah.
Through the next hole.
Oh,
The light at the back.
So that's what it would look like if the Earth was flat.
yeah.
The grade would never change. I don't know if you know anything about grades. The grades of Earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ran a construction business.
Well,
Well, you go ahead and drive down there, Enrique. You're going to hold the light there. Enrique, how high
and you
is your
see
light?
in that little screen there, it's going to show
I mean, you know,
where he doesn't see light, and they tell him to move it up.
we don't see it, Enrique. Let them
Yeah,
sees
that's
the
all
light.
staged.
way above your head.
It's by your
No.
society.
No, I'm not part of Flat Earth Society. If that's part of Flat Earth Society, that's a government-controlled organization.
Flat Earth, so
It's called Controlled Opposition.
So the flat Earth itself is controlled by the
No,
government?
the Flat Earth Society is. That's a controlled
but they spout the same
opposition.
bullshit you guys.
No, that's not true because
all this I've seen on
They
all
say-
the Flat Earth
they
Society
say-
things, the same stuff.
they say that gravity is really the upward movement of the plane. And that's not true. Gravity does not exist. Things fall, yes. Listen,
Oh, I told you, man. Oh,
Listen.
Gravity doesn't exist. Okay.
things fall. I agree
So
with
things,
that.
so things like density.
about it. Think
and
about
things
it.
like density
Density,
and buoyancy
buoyancy.
and stuff
They're,
like that.
they're
they-
properties within the force. They are
What's the force,
properties.
though? What's
the
the
force
force?
is diamagnetism.
Not the force of gravity.
So that's just another word. It's just another
No,
word for gravity.
no, it's
Oh,
not.
it is.
Diamagnetism is a push down. Gravity is a pull down. And gravity also is a pull to the center of a sphere. If there was gravity pulling to a center of a sphere, there would be no flat natural places
so
on Earth.
magnetism,
You didn't
know-
even hear what I said.
Just listen.
No,
Magnetism.
you
For
tell me.
Magnetism only affects certain things in the world.
Really?
Simple. Absolutely. I know. Absolutely, it does.
Okay.
So, all right. Magnetism doesn't affect, for instance,
A living body?
No, no, it does. But
Okay.
I'm saying actual metals. It really affects as far as metals go.
Right.
Why doesn't if magnets affect everything, then why doesn't magnets affect like 316 stainless, 304 stainless, 308 stainless? It does not affect it. You take a magnet to 304 stainless, it does not stick to it.
Okay.
Why? If it affects everything, why doesn't it stick to it? Why doesn't it affect it at all?
Because it doesn't stick to my arm either.
Yeah,
But it
it's not,
affects
then it's not
me.
affecting you. Like it has nothing to do.
It does.
Gravity affects everything. Magnetism, magnets only affect
But gravity pulls to the center of a ball.
Yeah.
Magnetism cannot exist in high temperatures, and they say that it's molten lava in the center, and that can't exist that way.
Yeah, but that molten lava.
You realize electromagnets create heat, though, right?
Across.
See, you're coming from your perspective, and you
It's
want...
not my perspective. It's like the science world perspective.
No,
Like
this is science.
Electromagnets.
This is science right here.
Yeah, a form of it, a bullshit form of it, but it's a form of it nonetheless.
Okay.
I don't doubt
Look,
that.
you can believe whatever you want.
Electromagnets create heat.
You
and
can
they still
believe
work.
whatever you want. If you want to learn something different and challenge your own thoughts, you go and watch these 3 videos on here.
You guys got Pythagoras theorem for a fucking.
Yeah, that's the curvature formula. Ever hear about this before?
Yeah, completely stupid.
Yeah? Look in the mirror.
Now, you can look in the mirror.
I have.
Earth is ridiculous. I don't know how
This is ridiculous.
No.
This is ridiculous.
you're ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
I know my
Go
science.
up in space and look at the Earth. It's round.
No, all you have to do is go on a plane and see the horizon up.
If the Earth was flat, the cats would have everything knocked off of it by now.
That's a ridiculous statement.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Can you stop throwing these on the floor, please?
Oh, sure.
All right. I received I actually own them all.
Okay.
So, as long as you're within your space, that's fine. But I understand that you're throwing them over there, and some people are being bothered by it.
Some people are being bothered by this.
It looks like you're throwing trash on the ground. So
Trash. Okay. That's fine.
thank you.
This is what discernment really is. Period. I cannot associate. Period. Period. I cannot associate with those who might who would deceive his brother. Either Mac is confused or he is a deceiver. Period. Which is it? Period. Which is it? Question mark. And should we align with someone like that? Period.
Remember they used to have their little store in here. Do they still have it?
Could do that. But I still do like.
Hey, this is Marilyn. Okay, so Steve, he's all about feelings and emotions, and he can't even read that stuff. I think that's what really got him upset. It wasn't us. It was that he read that stuff and he knew that there was a problem, and he couldn't really face what the real problem was. I wasn't saying anything. I was just repeating his words. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Josh did talk to me, and I told him to give you another chance because I don't think he knew anything about you, and that's he rushed to judgment. Josh is a very sensitive kind of guy, so yeah, like you know. So yeah, he's okay, but go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So should we just, trust him as a brother and, wait for him to go through this, or just, I don't know. I'm just seeing too much creepy stuff that I'm just going to keep a distance. I was not going to talk bad about him. I didn't talk bad about him at all. Right. Yeah, it was not gossip because all I said was at minute such and such, he said this. So what do you think about that, guys? I mean, yeah. 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 No. Well, let's see what Timothy comes up with when he reads that line. I don't know if Timothy said anything yet. Huh? Oh, we'll see. Yeah, I'm at an event right now at a mall. I've got my banners up and talking to people today. So okay. Oh yeah. Absolutely. I got my banners there. I'm talking to people like crazy. I'll be here till 7 o'clock tonight. It's already a long day. Just take a chair and sit down. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. All right. Bye. Are you heading out?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had to be here till 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Oh, something happened. Okay. Well, good luck with your business. Thanks. Of course, I don't have really a business.
Yeah,